Okay, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a lot of stuff to talk about in this King Von's case. Okay, a lot of questions, a lot of stuff we need to talk about. Um, Otf Vonnie's father got papowed at. They tried to take him out, y'all. Paperwork sealed. Word on the street, they have sealed Lil Durk's paperwork. Also, there's a witness, a video of a witness. A Lil Durk also, y'all. Word on the street is Lil Durk started turning on King Von as soon as they caught that case. Word on the street. And word on the street, it's a possibility that Otf Vonnie could have finished King Von off. I'm just saying, y'all. Word on the street, this is what they're saying. He could have made sure that King Von passed away because he the one that picked him up in the car after he got propelled, okay, and took him to the hospital. If he set the play up, wouldn't you think that he was gonna make sure that he didn't make it up out of? I'm just saying, y'all. A lot to talk about. We are about to go over all of it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. It's a lot going on right now, y'all, in this whole Lil Durk case. A lot. Boy, I mean, King Von case. My bad, y'all. It's his case too, ain't it, y'all? It's a lot going on. This is crazy on so many levels. All the cats is coming out the bag. People that's close to the situation is saying that the daddy, Otf Vonnie's father, is not lying. It's the truth. They've been holding on to it for a very long time, and they child holding on. They don't care anymore. Lil Durk is locked up, and everybody's talking, y'all. Everybody is talking, y'all. Lil Durk is in some serious trouble. He ain't getting up out of there. For real, for real. I don't see him ever getting up out of that jail. Okay, y'all? Now, word on the street is the paperwork has been sealed, y'all. They didn't seal Lil Durk's paperwork. You have to ask yourself why, y'all. Lord have mercy. Why in the world would they seal Lil Durk's paperwork? And word on the street is this is what started it all right here, y'all. This is what I'm hearing. They're saying that soon as King Von and Lil Durk caught this case with this attempted demise stuff, whatever, y'all, they said Lil Durk started turning on King Von 7 months after the charge, y'all. Word on the street. They gave King Von a filmsy lawyer. He got the better lawyer, Lil Durk, of course, because he was the star during the time. But I'm just from just saying, listening to their music, I would say King Von was the star. But okay, y'all. 7 months afterwards, y'all. Yes, y'all. 7 months after they caught that case, Lil Durk was already turning on King Von. Word on the street, y'all. This is what they are saying, y'all. This is crazy because this lets you know that Lil Durk was desperate. He was desperate, and it was, I keep telling y'all, it was a plus. As soon as the industry offered him, take King Von out and line it up, let Cardi B put this in our music, you're going to be all over the place. We're going to hook you up with everybody. Okay, y'all? I told y'all in the first place, I said it made no sense that everybody act like Durk was a better artist than King Von. King Von music was way better than Lil Durk's, my personal opinion. But the industry drew close to the one that they could control. They couldn't control King Von. And this is why King Von was... he's put up out of here, okay? The people they cannot control, they get rid of them. They get rid of them when they can't control. And this is how, you know, the industry has been working for a long time, y'all, okay? Tupac, all of them, okay? This is how evil that these people are, okay, y'all? This is how evil they are. Word on the street is King Von was hit 8 times, y'all. 8 times. This reminds me so much of the situation with Takeoff. that he the only one that they was mainly focused on. In the scene, it was so staged it didn't make sense. And I didn't understand why people didn't notice that scene, the whole scene was staged, y'all. The whole scene was staged. This guy is in some major trouble, y'all. Everything is falling apart with Lil Durk. He can steal records and have whoever he wants. And I'm going to tell y'all something else that Lil Durk is doing that making himself worse. He making the whole situation worse. But now allegedly going after Otf Vonnie's father. Word on the street. They're saying that some hitters just try to take him out, y'all. They just try to take him out. And he got out of the situation. Now, what I don't understand about this whole situation with this is Durk is not no small frat out here, y'all. Okay? And for Otf Vonnie to come forward and let some cats out the bag that not only Durk knew about this whole situation to play the part in it, but industry people knew about what was about to go down with Lil Durk, with this whole Lil Durk and King Von situation. And for him to go and talk to the feds and get them the statements and this and that and this, he should be put in protective custody. I don't know why he's still around the crib and stuff waiting for, like a sitting duck for somebody to take him out. That part don't make no sense to me. This is what I tell y'all, that people are going to stop cooperating in a minute with these feds and everybody else because they're not protecting them. They're really not. Look what just happened with that female who's disabled, mind you. Okay? That just came forward on P. Diddy and Jay-Z. Look how she was harassed and she is disabled, y'all. Okay? People going to stop talking and caring about helping put people away because of the fact that they are not being protected. And I said this a long time ago. Once that court date over, they ain't studying you no more. But they'll put you up for a little while to the court date. I'm just saying, y'all. And then this is some places. I don't know about everywhere, but from right now, they ain't put him up nowhere. He's, people are sitting back right now trying to get him cash apps and stuff so he can be put up until the court date if he's going to be a witness or whatever. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels that somebody that important to this case, to cracking a serious case, not only with Lil Durk, but other people in the industry, they not protecting him, y'all. They're not. But he did not get hit or anything, but still, y'all, for somebody to pow at you, this makes Lil Durk look even worse, y'all. I've never seen people bury themselves father like these guys are doing right now. They're burying themselves. They thinking they fixing something, but they not really fixing anything. They making it worse. You are already looked at as a monster right now. They got case after case after case coming out on Lil Durk. Bodies and bodies and bodies. Now, his right-hand man, somebody that everybody thought, oh, he's trying to get revenge on King Von for King Von. But all alone, he's out here trying to cover his tracks, allegedly, y'all. And now you're still trying to cover your tracks. Try to cover your tracks with Lil Tim them and Quando Rondo them by trying to take them out. Now you're trying to cover your tracks by trying to take out Otf Vonnie's father. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels. For real. That you would even take the chance of trying to come at somebody and you in a position you're in. Don't y'all know everybody watching y'all? All the people that's connected to his father, the Muslims, all of this stuff right now, they are watching everything that they do. And this is not going to fall back on them. This is going to fall back on Lil Durk, y'all, if something happens to that man before that court date. Y'all, this is crazy. It really is. His father was just hit up, y'all. Here he is right here, y'all. He was just hit up. They tried to hit him up. I guess they missed, or word on the street, he hit back at him, or I don't know, whatever went down. But however it went, he ended up still being okay, and he didn't get hit. But you think they ain't gonna come back and try to do it again? They're trying to cover their tracks right now. But the shit could have already hit the fan. And he has already gave his statement to the feds. So you coming at him only makes things worse. This is all that this is doing right now. That's the only thing he's doing. And he putting out more and more and more receipts. Not only is he putting out receipts, but other people from the night that it happened, y'all, with King Von, they're putting out receipts right now, y'all. When I tell y'all it's about to hit the fan, it's about to hit the fan. Quando Rondo, everybody said that the reason why they came at him was he was going to say something. He was about to break. At any moment, he was about to break. His conscience was eating him alive. This is what the word on the street is, y'all. Word on the street is he agreed to do something as dumb as set up King Von that night. And we all know this was a setup. Just the fact that the uncle, 21 Savage uncle, owned that hookah lounge, y'all. The fact that he owns that hookah lounge. The fact that all of this stuff was set up as staged. Okay? Staged. Everybody that's standing outside, all of that stuff. Quando Rondo standing at this door of this white truck. All of this was staged. He was waiting on King Von to get out the car and walk up so he can walk over there to him. What was the purpose of him standing outside this car? Why wasn't he inside the car with his friends? Huh, y'all? It's a lot of unanswered questions, and they gonna have to answer these questions now, y'all. They gotta answer it. Everything perfectly set up right where the camera is so that they could record the whole thing when I almost said Mo3, when King Von was taken out. The whole thing, I said this when I first saw it. How convenient that they're all standing right in front of the camera. That big old parking lot right there, y'all. But everything took place right in front of that camera. So we can see the whole play on how they took King Von out. And they can watch it over and over and over and over again. Okay, y'all? These demons, they get a kick out of this. They get a serious kick out of being able to watch their work. Reminds you of somebody else, don't it, y'all? Mo3, they had the watch party that they recorded the whole situation. Well, y'all might be thinking y'all getting away with something, but it look like y'all ain't getting away with it too long. Okay, y'all? Because it's around the same time the Mo3 passed away, and the same time the King Von and all of this stuff. And look at here. Everybody's getting caught up in their lies right now, y'all. Everybody. Y'all. And don't be surprised if, and I keep telling y'all, don't be surprised if Lil Durk don't let a little cat out the bag about some more information that we don't know about what happened to Mo3. Because if y'all think for 1 minute he don't know the whole play and that he won't give a deal, I'm just saying, y'all, they're burying Lil Durk right now. He don't have no choice but to give some dirt. So to try to save his own self right now, y'all. He's in some major trouble. And Quando Rondo, this whole situation right here, that's on the right side, when his cousin passed away, Lil Pab, he ain't got nobody to thank but himself. Because if he wouldn't have played that role and helping set up and line up for King Von, his cousin will probably still be here right now. Right now. And you think that for 1 minute, y'all heard him. Do y'all remember the day that Lil Pab passed away and Quando Rondo was screaming in the streets and all of that stuff? This was his karma for playing a role in what happened to King Von. Setting him up. They tried to make Lil Tim look like he was the street ninja. Okay, y'all? That he was about that life. But he really wasn't. He was just a person that they used to line him up. It was like a play to them, y'all. It was a play, basically. Okay, y'all? Word on the street is, soon as they hit up King Von, they said Otf Vonnie whipped up in a car, put King Von in the back of the car, and they whipped off. Y'all, what happened in the back of that car is the question. Y'all. Was he still even breathing when he got to the hospital? Because if you set up the play, and Otf Vonnie's father is telling everything, y'all. He said that he did not know you know how somebody pick you up and take you somewhere and they ain't explaining everything? He gets to a place, they're paying the hitter some money. They're telling the hitter, don't do anything until November, y'all. Okay? This is crazy. And on top of all of this, Otf Vonnie's father used the word sacra to the face. Y'all, this is one of the words he used. That this was some industry demonic setup that they did. Just like we be talking about. Why would this man even use those words, y'all? Everything was set up how they wanted to on both ends. On King Von's side, the people that was turned on him, set up. His own crew knew what was about to go down. Yo, they all knew what was about to go down. Quando Rondo had his crew up there. They all knew what was about to go down. Yo, this is crazy. And you know what's even crazier? Word on the street is now they were stealing. All of these people that King Von trusted that were around him, they were stealing from him. They were stealing boo-goo money, y'all, from King Von. And this is the really sad part about this whole situation. Word on the street is King Von paid for his own passing. Y'all, he paid for his own passing. They stole money from King Von to pay the hitter to take King Von out. Word on the street. This is what they're saying right now. Word on the street. This is crazy on so many levels. And another thing that's another little sweet cat out the bag, y'all. They're saying that when King Von's sister got that car. Now, these are the rumors. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. Because I heard 21 Savage had bought that Jeep. This is what she wanted people to think. That 21 Savage bought her that as a gift. Word on the street, y'all. That was not a gift from 21 Savage. That was a gift from Lil Durk. Lil Durk bought King Von's sister that car. That Range Rover. Okay, y'all. Word on the street. This is what they're saying. Lord have mercy. This guy said that he didn't even know about what he was doing till he got there with his son. He didn't even know. They didn't even tell him. And it's probably a reason he didn't tell him. He might have stopped him from doing it. He didn't even tell him what was really going on. He just, he showed up with his son. They get somebody some money. They tell them don't do it till November. And then in November, King Von gets taken out. He didn't even expect this to be the payoff for what they did to. He didn't know. He was straight blindsided on the whole situation, y'all. Word on the street. So ask yourself this question. I'm going to ask y'all in the comment section. If King Von was the target, if Otf Vonnie set this whole thing up with, I'm just saying, Quando Rondo them and Tim them. Ask yourself this question, y'all. And I'm asking y'all this question. When he put King Von in the back of that car to take him to the hospital, do you think he made sure that King Von didn't make it? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I remember like it was the back of my hand. Like I remember watching that footage of King Von. And I remember, I think Quando or somebody was trying to take his chain while he was on the ground. King Von was holding on to him so tight, like, you ain't about to take my chain, ninja. I don't care if I can't walk. Because when King Von went down, King Von still had his strength. He was still holding on. I think, I'm going to just say it like it is. I think they finished him on off. His own people finished him on off to make sure that he passed away that day. That's the only way that everything was going to go as planned with Lil Durk, y'all. I think, my personal opinion, is that King Von would have made it. I think he would have been probably paralyzed, though. Because as soon as he got hit, he couldn't walk. He could not walk. And y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. When King Von, when they tried to snatch his chain after he got propelled that day, and he was on the ground and they tried to snatch his chain, he grabbed them. And he was holding on to them so tight, like, mother, you better be glad I can't walk. Because if I could, I would pounce on you while I have already been hit up. He was holding on to that person. He had a nice grip. He wasn't losing. He wasn't looking like he was finna pass away. He still looked like he was good, y'all. And from that footage, it didn't even look like Lil Tim hit him 8 times. So who all hit King Von, I told y'all it wasn't meant for him to make it out that parking lot that night. It didn't matter if the stuff went down with Lil Tim and all of that stuff. They had people out there that was going to take him out regardless. And it make me think about that 17 shots or something like that. That song that Offset and them put out around this time. That King Von was taken out. That 17 hitters. That's what it was. 17 hitters. It made me wonder, was it 17 people out there to make sure that King Von never saw the light of day again? I'm just going to put that out there, y'all. My personal opinion. King Von probably would have still been alive. King Von probably would have been paralyzed to this day. I think they finished the job on off, y'all. 8 times. Who all put a shell in it? Because it had to be more than Lil Tim, y'all. It had to be. This is crazy on so many levels. The things that's coming out right now. Word on the street is King Von was not signed to Lil Durk, y'all. He wasn't even signed to Lil Durk, y'all. Word on the street. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He was not even signed to him. So if he wasn't signed to him, how in the world did Lil Durk put him in an insurance policy, y'all? Did they have some kind of business together? Did they have something? They had to have some kind of business together. And y'all remember after King Von passed away, we found out that King Von and his manager or somebody, I forgot the guy that they called the police. They said he's the undercover police or whatever, who was King Von's manager. We found out later that they had so many businesses together, him and his manager. And that alone tell you that his manager had him in insurance policies. Because if you have any kind of business with somebody, you can put them in an insurance policy. Any kind. Okay? And it makes you wonder, did Lil Durk and King Von have some type of business together? Because that's the only way that he could put him in a policy, unless the King Von agreed to it. And I don't see King Von agreeing to being in no insurance policy with Lil Durk. I don't see that. I think he's smarter than that, y'all. I really do. This bug-eyed fool right here, y'all, he's in trouble. He is in trouble, y'all. And there is some unanswered questions with the Otf Vonnie, y'all. And I'm wondering now, is this why OTF, they having so much bad luck? We've been talking about it. It seemed like they cursed, y'all. The whole street association over there on 63rd, 64th over there, OTF is going down. I look at every week you hearing either one going to jail or one getting taken out. One getting taken out, one going to jail. They done had so much bad luck since this whole situation happened with King Von. Y'all, this is crazy. Is this their karma for lining up their own partner in Atlanta, y'all? Is this their karma for what they did to King Von? And he ain't do nothing but try to help them, y'all. This is crazy on so many levels. It's sad and it's crazy, y'all. It really is. There's no loyalty amongst anybody anymore. So be careful who y'all hanging out with, because you might think that people got your back and they'll front like they got your back. Oh, they'll be in your face arguing with somebody and making you think that they got your back, but they really don't. That's a part of the setup. Just like they did with Mo3. His manager made it look like he was, trying to muscle somebody out of money to help Mo3 pay his rent. Okay, y'all? When that's wasn't the case. He just was trying to get Mo3 to trust him and make him think that he got his back so he could let his guard down. And look what happened to him. He passes away while his manager on the phone listening to them take him out. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And the thing of it is, everybody's saying, how did he get to this? Why did he go there? Why did he go there? Well, ask Boosie. Boosie got a video up if he ain't took it down since the truth coming out now. Boosie has a video up saying that he had told King Von to meet him at that hookah lounge. He told him. Boosie didn't show up, yo. But somebody else did. Quando Rondo. And guess who be around Boosie? Quando Rondo. Y'all forget that, didn't he put him in one of his movies? Right after King Von was taken out? Didn't or did he not? I put Quando Ronda in one of his little movies, y'all. They were all working together. And I hope that everything comes out. Every single play comes out. Because Boosie, you gonna get yours too. You are. This is the second Chicago person that has passed that you then lined up to come somewhere. You lined up Duke the Jeweler to come there and bring the jewelry that you were gonna hook him up with some ballers and sell some of his jewelry. I wish Duke the Jeweler would just open up a store and let people come to him instead of him traveling to ninjas that he can't trust. But he put Boosie on such a pedestal. And that showed him just how Boosie felt about him. Because Boosie made fun of Duke the Jeweler after Duke the Jeweler passed away. Him and his son was making fun of him in the videos, y'all. And just like Cardi B was doing in her Up video, taunting the passing of King Von and FBG Duck and Mo3. Okay, y'all? It's the same pattern. Boosie did the same thing when Duke the Jeweler passed. He told Boosie told Duke the Jeweler to come there with that jewelry, and he didn't make it back home, y'all. He told King Von to come meet him at that hookah lounge, and he didn't make it back home, y'all. Same circle of people. Same circle of people. Same thing with Mo3. Soon as Mo3 gets taken out, Boosie got the first confirmation. They sent him with a picture of Mo3 laying on the ground. Like the job is done. Just like they did with King Von. Y'all, it's all coming out. Y'all, it is all coming out. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is this why OTF members are passing away one by one by one by one? They're getting taken out left and right and left and right. Is it because of what they did to King Von? Is this their karma for what they did to King Von? You got to ask yourself this question. And look at these pictures, y'all. Look at these pictures. He's doing the vow of silence right here in our face. You know, certain people don't get the attention of people like Jay-Z. And when Jay-Z, come into play, every single time, demonic stuff, they doing demonic symbolism, all kind of stuff. Every single time. He's doing the vow of silence right here in our face, y'all. Look at this right here. One eye symbolism. This is what Lil Durk is doing. Lil Durk sold out, y'all. He sold out. And this is the worst type of scum in the world. Because somebody that will set up, use your own family members to set you up. And word on the street is Kayla, she went and stole some stuff. Some kind of hard drive or something. She stole it, y'all. From her own brother after he passed, King Von. And she gave it to Lil Durk. Now it's making sense to all the stories that's coming out that Lil Durk is the one that bought her that car, y'all. Not 21 Savage. But 21 Savage still knew about it, and he went along with the lie, y'all, that he bought it. But word on the street is now they are saying Lil Durk bought her that car. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And everything, like I told you, everything that's coming to Lil Durk right now, y'all. Everything that's coming to him. He deserve it. He deserve every bit of it. Okay, y'all? Look at this setup right here, y'all. This look like the street right here. This is where you pull in at. Why in the world would King Von be right here, get out the car at the very same time that he's standing there? How long was he even standing there? Ask yourself this question. And why was he standing outside the car instead of being inside the car with his friends? It don't make no sense. This was a straight up setup, and I hope and pray that every last one of them go down for what they did to King Von. I'm not playing, y'all. This don't make no sense. This is sad on so many levels that they would do some mess like this. And everybody, that's almost everybody out here, knew about what was about to go down. There is a witness right now. And this guy right here, y'all, that's pointing. He said out his own mouth that the play was set up before they got there. They were already set up for what they was about to do. Stevie Wonder could say, see, that this was a straight up setup, y'all. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Now we have a witness that's saying the same exact thing, that everything was in play before the people even got there. When the guys got jumped out the car and started pow, 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 he said the whole play was already set up. Like a movie, everything was set up. You cannot trust people anymore. And you cannot trust people in your own household almost anymore. Because look what just happened to King Von. And word on the street is his sister have been moving funny ever since he passed away. Even before then. Y'all. Whew, Lord have mercy, y'all. Lord have mercy. And it all stemmed from this. It all stemmed from King Von also surpassing him. I keep saying it over and over again. Jealousy is a mother. When somebody jealous of you, you better get away from them. When somebody is jealous of you, you better get the heck away from that person. Because that person is dangerous, y'all. This was just the icing on the cake. He already didn't really like King Von. He didn't like the fact that he was getting more attention than him with his music. He didn't like that, y'all. And then they catch this case. And it's either you or him, or both of y'all going to go down together. And your career going to be over because a couple of years you ain't going to probably have the shine you got right now. There's every bit of motive right here in our face on why he did the things that he did. It's all right there in your face, y'all. And the sad part about it is this man that had nothing to do with this mess, he didn't. He said he was tricked to go somewhere with his son. He goes with his son. And when he get there, they paying somebody. They telling them that it can't be done till November. And it's April. And then months pass, November hit, King Von gets taken out. The same person that they went to pay, that his father didn't even know he was going to pay, it's the same exact person, y'all, that took King Von out, or started taking him out. And he's saying now that the reason why his son don't want to use this leverage to try to get a deal is because he played a major part in helping set up King Von too. It wasn't just Lil Durk. So if he tell on Lil Durk, he's telling on himself too. But with all the receipts this guy been showing, he really ain't needed, y'all. He is really not needed. If you think for 1 minute that they are not going to tie all the strings together on who, when, what, who talked to who, oh, think again. It is about to go down, y'all. And I don't feel sorry for Lil Durk at all. I really don't. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you so very much for watching and leaving the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. Peace.